Hey guys, I'm back here at our little West End refurbishment of this old cottage. The boys are smashing this one out, so come with me and I'll show you where we're up to. With these old cottages, there's a lot of work in preparation, so let's get past the fence here. So as I've said in the previous videos, this is definitely not one of our usual projects. So externally, all we're doing, we're stripping the roof off. We're going to straighten all the roof rafters up, tie it down to meet new building code, and re-roof it. So we're going to put anti-con blanket in, new roof sheeting, new battens, and get it all up to code. Externally, we're not doing very much at all. We're patching up a few windows here and there, putting some new front and rear doors on, and that's it. We're not even painting it. We'll only be painting the areas that we work on. So it's definitely not one of our normal jobs where it's full front boundary to rear boundary. This job's just a nice little refurb to bring the internal cottage back to its original state. So like, we're protecting all the original, like these old tiles on the front here, and keeping all the features that are there. But internally, we are doing a lot of work. So if you come through here, we've actually got no floor in here at the moment. The boys are coming through. So you'll see here we've put new joists on the side of the old joist. So the old floor of the existing house is all over the place. So just in this little front room here, this would have been an old veranda back in the day. So the floor's got about 40 mil of fall on it, but the old joists are also like a wave. So we've come through, we've straightened it all up. We've batten screwed these new joists on the side of the old joists. And we've leveled all the floor up. So the other thing that we're doing here, so this house had 3 different floor heights. So this front entry bit was a height, this hallway and the bedrooms is at another level. And then when we come out the back here, where it's had a previous extension done in the past, it had another 20 mil change in floor height. So what we've done now, where we've done the new joists at the front of the job there, we've lifted them up. We're now going to run from this point here back through the house, the hallway, the bedrooms and all the front entry. We're going to lay a 19 mil treated particle board over the existing flooring. That'll get us up to height with this existing flooring out in the back kitchen casual dining room area. And that means once we do that, then we're going to lay a new tongue and groove floor, real timber, over the entire area. So the entire house will have the same floor height, the same finish, and it'll be beautiful. Out the back here, so where the old bathroom was, all the joists had been rotted out. The flooring was absolutely terrible, so we cut all that area out. Again, we've put new joists beside the old joists. We've straightened it all up. We've laid treated particle board over the top of it to bring us up level. And then again, we're going to lay the new floor right through the entire area. So really coming up sweet here. The boys have finished all the new ceiling framing. So when the old roof comes off, we're going to put anti-con blanket in. So we're going to insulate it all. And then on top of that, we're going to put insulated bats underneath that before we do all our new VJ sheeting. We've exposed this old ceiling beam in the roof here, so it's a beautiful big old piece of timber. We're actually going to butt the VJ in either side of that, and we're going to leave that exposed, so it's going to look really sweet out here. The boys have reframed the back wall, so we got a new back door, and then we got 2 new windows. They're all coming in timber to match the old doors. And the boys have started doing all the tie down, so we're bringing this old building up to code, so we're batten screwing everything, we're putting rods in, we're tying it all down, we're strapping everything. We put a mountain of bracing ply. So I'll just take you in here. So in the old jobs or the old homes, so you'll see here we've come through, we've knocked everything out and straightened everything up. There's actually none left on this job. Actually there's one there. I'll just take you around here and show you quickly. So the old homes, it's amazing how they stood up and they managed to survive for hundreds of years as they do. But you'll see here up there, that piece of timber on the angle, that's an old brace. And then when the homes had a renovation in the past, to put this window in, they've cut the brace out. So that, I can't believe some of these old homes are still standing. So there was pretty much no bracing in this old house. So what we've done now, I'll just show you. So we're staying out that room. We found some more asbestos in there, so we've just got the room blocked off. We're not doing any work in that room at the moment. So because the home had no bracing, we've come through, we've straightened it all up, we've put extra nogs in, and we're putting this bracing ply on. So bracing ply is basically a 4.5mm thick hardwood ply, and by putting that on in massive sheets, so we've got another one here behind me, and then nailing that off, so the boys have got to come through and nail it all off, but they get nailed off 100mm centres around the outside or on the two sides, 50mm centres top and bottom, and 200mm centres through the middle of the sheet. By nailing them off as a full sheet, it stops the house from being able to move. It becomes a solid panel. So yeah, we're bracing it as if we were building a new frame. So we've got some here. We basically got one sheet in the corner of each room. So that's going to make the house really, really strong, bring it up to code. It'll help tie the roof down. But yeah, the boys are doing a cracking job. Just little things like we're going around the bottom. We're straightening all the bottoms of the walls. We're putting nogs in so that our skirting will be straight. The bottom of our VJ sheet will be straight. This room here is going to be have acoustic bats put in the walls. So we've put a new frame and created a cavity, so we'll put acoustic bats in here because this will be the main bedroom, just to try and limit the noise. So internally this job's flying along, even though we're not doing very much work outside. Inside it's all happening, floors being straight, frames being tied down, bracing plies going on. Out the back here, I'll just show you really quickly. It's a beautiful spot here. The owner's got a fantastic edible garden down the backyard, but this little deck here is our next project. So the boys will finish laying that floor over the next 2 days. Monday, Tuesday, we're going to strip the old roof. We'll do that ourselves with our own boys. We'll tie it all down to meet code, and then later next week we'll get a new roof put on. And then the next project is these rear stairs. So we've ordered all new galvanised steel stringers. We're going to pull that deck down and rebuild it. And then while we're rebuilding that, underneath this house has been enclosed illegally over the years. So, and they got a lot of water issues. There's no flashing or waterproofing from the weatherboard to the base of the building. So when we pull this deck off, we're going to go strip the back wall here. We're going to put all new flashings on and tidy that up and make it smick, no more water issues. Underneath the house, again, not one of our usual jobs. We're not doing any work under here apart from what's required to get all the services upstairs and make the building meet code. So I showed you in the other video, we've cut out all sections of the floor. So we've gone through and we've decommissioned all the old sewer lines. They're all illegal. It had multiple add-ons, illegal add-ons over the years. So we've decommissioned them and we've hooked into the main line. So we've now got a new stack coming up from the main line, and it comes over. And so all of our new bathroom work upstairs is all done legally and properly. It had another one over in this room here, that another stack point that was illegal and wasn't done right, so we've dug down, we've decommissioned that, and now you'll see we've cleaned up the slabs. We've got our termite proofing, our orange cordon around the edges, and the boys will come through and concrete those holes in and tidy all that up. So all we're doing downstairs here is rerunning. So we've completely rerun all the hot and cold water pipe work, the gas pipe work, and then next week we've got the spark in here to do a full rewire. And once that's done, we'll come through, we'll put some new cover strips over all the areas that we've stripped, and then basically it'll just be a tidy up with the painters under here, and that's it. It's upstairs where all the work is. So boys are killing it, doing a good job, and I'll keep you updated on this one. Cheers guys.